Okay, so here we are back again, and what I'd like to do here is I'd like to do some formatting on the text. So I'm going to grab my zoom tool and I'm going to zoom in on some of the text that I created. Okay, and I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. Okay, there we go, and we'll get in there a little bit closer. All right, that's good. All right, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to make this headline an orange color. So we're going to do some very simple editing on this text, such as changing the color, and also let's change the character. So we'll make that text bold. Now, fonts can be a little bit difficult with Illustrator in that some of the fonts that are mentioned in the book I just don't really have installed. So I'm going to stick with the Myriad Pro font, which is found here. Okay, and so I'll go ahead and I'll show you that indeed did change to an orange color. And now let's change this text to another color. So let's go with kind of let's go with that same orange. That'll work for me. And then let's change this text to that kind of creamy yellow color. Okay, so now we have some text, but we can't exactly see it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the layer, and there's already a background there, and we're going to toggle the visibility so the background layer is on, and we can actually see that text. Okay, so one of the things that we're going to be able to do when we're formatting the text is quite a bit of different things, such as changing the fonts, the colors, whether it's bold, whether it's not bold. And I think in this instance, I think what we should do is since this is a poster, we're going to make that kind of subhead just a little bit bigger. Okay, so we're going to make that font size 14, and that should be just fine. The other thing too is that this text here, which is all flowed down into the rest of the document, is actually black text on this dark blue field, and we don't really want that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the text by starting down here, and then I can continue up. You can see, even though I started with the selection here, it's selecting the text there, and because it's area text and they're joined together, remember, with the red little box. Okay, so now we should have white text on a blue background, and sure enough we do. So that's kind of the sort of thing that you can do to modify text. Another thing that you can do, let's go ahead and zoom in on what is the headline, okay, is make some modifications to it, such as when we select that text, okay, we can do selection of text like this. You can select by clicking twice, and that selects specific words, or if you click 3 times, you can select the entire line, which is what we want to do. So let's go back to the character here, okay, and there we go. Doesn't seem to want to display. There we go. Okay, and what we'd like to do is we'd like to change the tracking, which is the spacing between letters, so that it's kind of smaller. Okay, and I think that that gives us kind of a whole different view. And then I think we also want to make this type nice and big. So let's go with 80, and also let's change this so that it's not bold, because it's going to just look strange. And that's a way to quickly change our text and the look of our text. Okay?